Namaste, everyone.
So, ma'am, let me give a welcome note and then we can start.
Okay.
So, good evening, one and all assembled over here. And namaste. As you know that Central Sahodhi Conclave Kottayam and Council of CBSE Schools of Kerala jointly organizing webinar series for secondary and senior secondary subjects. Today, secondary Sanskrit. As we know that CBSE's board is offering different languages and different subjects for the students. In very few schools or handful number of schools are opted Sanskrit as a second language for the students or third language as a for the students. Today we are with us Radhika ma'am, TGT Sanskrit from Bhavans Munshi Vidyalaya Tiruvangulam. On behalf of each and everyone assembled over here, let me welcome Radhika ma'am to the session. Ma'am, please. I think, ma'am, Shoaib, what
yes,
happened?
I think ma'am has lost her connection. She'll just join.
Okay, fine. No issue. Okay, as we know that the phase 2 online webinars conducted in different subjects, we are about to start our revisions test and we are about to start our board examination also. In the month of February, 15th of February, CBSE has already announced the date sheet for commencing board examination. So today is the December 5th, and a few days remaining for the board examination. So this is the right time to discuss about the question paper. This is the right time to discuss about the details regarding the changes regarding the subject, and we are hopefully expecting interactive sessions with the participants and resource persons. And on behalf of everyone, I hand over the session to Radhika ma'am. Radhika miss, please unmute.
Can I audible, sir, now?
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am. You can unmute your video also. Your video also muted.
Okay. Okay, sir. Can I start, sir? Namaste, everyone. I am Radhika, Sanskrit teacher of Bhavans Munshi Vidyashram, Tripunitra. We met together, or we gathered here to discuss about the new pattern, means the pattern of 22-23 standard and question paper. In 2023, the board decided to conduct only one exam. During the pandemic situation, or due to the pandemic situation, last year, 21-22, they conducted two term-wise exams. The first term MCQ and the second term writing session. But this year, the board exam 2023 will held only once. As the board moves back to the traditional once a year exam pattern, the marking scheme will also change accordingly. The code is the same, 122. Time 3 hours. And the maximum marks, 8. As usual, we have 4 sessions. The session Ka, Kha, Ga, Kha, Khandaha. In the question paper, there are so many general instructions are there. We should train the students to read the general instructions. The general instructions contains the page number of the question paper. They have to write the question number correctly, and how many pages are there in the question paper, and the medium of answering. So we have to train the students to read thoroughly the Samanya Nirdeshaha, general instructions, which is given in the question paper. The first Khandaka contains, as usual, unseen passages. Maybe it is a Sarala Katha, means short story and a description of some nature. Maybe like that. Apadida Avabodhana. That unseen passage also has 4 sections. The first one is Eka Padena Uttarada. And the second one is Purna Vakyena Uttarada. Then the Shirshaka Lekhanam, heading. Last one is Bhashika Karyam, means Bhashika Karyaya Tatvani, Kartrikriya Padachayanam, Kartrikriya Visheshana Visheshyam, Paryayam, Viloma Shabdam, etc. When the valuation is going on, we are noticing that the children are missing that Shirshaka question. Please ensure or please train the students to write that heading. It's 1 mark question. So we have to insist them to write that question surely. They can write any word or any sentence relating to the Anucheda, Gadyamsha. And we have to train them Visheshana Visheshya, Kartrikriya, then Viloma Paryaya Shabdaha. We have to train them for the unseen passage. Tell them to read thoroughly the passage and find out the answers and write. There are 10 marks, 2 plus 4 plus 1 and 3. There are options for the questions. Out of 3 we can write, or they can write 2. Then the first session is over. Then the second session contains Khabhagaha contain Rachanatmaka Karyam. That is their creativity. Students' creativity. The first question is in that session, the first question is picture. Sorry, letter. We have to train them. I think that letter is too difficult for the children to write. I feel that because they want to know the meaning of each and every word. So we have to train them after giving so many letters and the words also. Then we have to, the teachers should say them, the first options, the word from the first option is surely that Chhatravasa Taha, Mumbai Taha, Delhi Taha may be the first option. Then the name with Visarga will come last, and the name without visarga will come first as sambodhana, calling somebody. So repeatedly tell them to write like that. It should be the formal letter or the informal letter. Anyway, the children should fill the words according to the question. Then the second question is picture composition. Athava anucheda lekhanam. Anucheda lekhanam means they give some topic and tell them to write 5 sentences about that. I think the picture is easy for the children because they can write simple sentences about the picture. Minimum 2 words make a sentence. So we should train them and tell them they write in minimum words because more words make more mistakes. So tell them to write in minimum words the sentences. After looking at the picture, write the sentences in present tense. They can attempt anucheda lekhanam, but the children, we should insist the children to write the picture because it is easy for them. And the fourth one means the third question of the creativity is Samskrita Bhashaya Anuvadaha. They will give 6 sentences. The student should attempt only 5. The questions are both in English and in Hindi. They are using different terms, tenses, lakaras in those sentences. One thing we have to insist the children that Hindi sentences have so many Sanskrit words, I think. Just like Chhatra, Kaksha, Vidyalay. So the children can pick out easily the Sanskrit word from the Hindi sentences. Tell them to just go through the Hindi sentences and pick out some Sanskrit words if they feel difficulty to find out the word. There are 5 marks for translation. They are given 6 sentences. Then the third session is Gabhagaha, Anuprayukta Vyakaranam. This year, they are not included Swara Sandhi. Only Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi is given in the portion, in the syllabus. Other than that, in Vyanjana Sandhi, only 2 portions are there. Vargiya Prathama Varnasya Tritiya Varne Parivartanam. Prathama Varnasya Panchama Varne Parivartanam. Visarga Sandhi is also Visargasya Uttam, Yattam, Visarga Lopaha, Visargasya Sthane, Sa. Only 3 subtopics are there in the Sandhi. Swara Sandhi, they are not mentioned this year. For Sandhi, more or less textual sentences will come. There are no options are given in the Sandhi question. So we should train them to read the lessons thoroughly so they can write easily the Sandhi and Sandhi Cheda. Textual sentences only will come there. Vyanjana Sandhi, after that, all the grammar portions contains in Anuprayukta Vyakaranam. 4 marks for that. Then the 6th question means includes Anuprayukta Vyakaranam includes Samasa. Second one, Samasa or Vigraha. The portions are Talpurushan, only Vibhakti. Vibhakti Talpurusha Samasaha, Bahuvrihi, Avyabhavi, Avyayi Bhava Samasa includes Anu, Upasaha, Niraprati, Yatha, Dvandva, Kevalam, Itaredara Dvandva is mentioned. There are options for Samasa. Other than 21-22 year, they included little more Samasas this year. Pandemic situation, they studied only 2 Samasas, I think. This year they added some more portions. Anyway, all portions are not included. They added some other Samasas also in 22-23 syllabus. In the case of Idaredara Dvandva, it will come as noun and verb. For example, Kushalavau Ramasya Putrau Astam. There, Kushaha Chalavahacha is the correct answer. That is noun. The second sentence, Ramaha Kushalavau Vadati. That is the object. So, children have to write Kusham Chalavam Cha. We should train them like that. When it comes as noun, we have to write in Prathama. When it comes as Ditiya, we have to write Ditiya Vibhakti. When it comes as object. That is the difference I feel. I feel that is the difference they did in the examination. The next grammar is Pratyaha. 22-23 syllabus, they added some more Pratyaha than 21-22 syllabus. Tathida Pratyaya, Maduppathakka, Twa, Talla, then the Stri Pratyaya, Tapa, Nipa. There are options for questions. 4 options are there. 1 mark each. Option questions are there. Then they have to write 4 questions. So 4 marks will get. Then the next one is Vachya Parivartanam, Kevalam Lat Lakare. Only Karta Karma Kriya. Vachya Parivartanam. They should ask only in present tense. We have to fill the blanks of the conversation of both. This year, each sentence has 4 options. 2-3 years back, we have only 3 options. All the conversation, we have only 3 options. So the children can easily write or easily fill the columns. But this year, they have to select one correct answer from 4 options of each sentences. So it is little tough for the students. So we have to give so many trainings to them, especially in object. Noun and verb, they will write easily, but the object we should train. Is it Didya Vibhakti or Prathama Vibhakti? They have to write correctly. Then the next grammar part is Samaya. Anganam sthane shabdeshu Samaya lekhanam. That is very easy for the children. Every children should get full marks for that, because there's no confusion. Sapada, Sartha, Padona, then the time, Samanya. That is very easy. This question is also have no options, like something. They have to write the correct Samskrita padam or instead of the numbers. Anganam sthane shabdeshu samaya lekhanam. Then the question is Avyapadani in declinables. They are specifically given all the avyas here. Uchaihi, cha, shaha, yaha, adya, atra, tatra. The twin avyas are also there. Atra, tatra, yatra, putra, idani, yada, dada, like that. From these avya words, they are making questions, and the sentences are mostly from the textbook. Again, we have to insist the children to read the textbook so they can easily find out the words. The avya words are more than 21-22 syllabus. We should give training to the children to fill the avya words with these avya padani. The last part of the bhaga is Ashuddhi Samshodhana, means correct the sentences according to Vachana, Linga, Purusha, Lakara, Vibhakti, Drishtya Samshodhana. Vachana, Linga, Purusha, Lakara, Vibhakti, Drishtya Samshodhana. The underlined words should be correct. Options are there. They have to look about Vachana, Linga, Purusha, Lakara, Vibhakti, and they have to correct the underlined word and write the answer. Three marks for that. They are given 4 questions and out of 4, they have to write only 3. They will get 3 marks. Then the last part of the question paper is Kabhagaha, Padita Avabodh, only based on the text. First one is Gadyamsham, means any prose lesson from the textbook. Gadyamsham Athikritya Avabodhanatmakam Karya. Prose lessons from the textbook is included in this question. It also contains 3 parts. Ekapadena Tarada, write the answer in 1 word. And Purnavakyena Tarada, then the Bhashika Karyam, Visheshana Visheshya Chainam, Katya Kriya Pada Chainam, Paryaya Viloma Shabda Chainam. Last year, this question contains only 3 marks, but this year, this question contains 5 marks. 1, 2, 2. Ekapadena 1, Purnavakyena 2, and the Bhashika Karya 2, 5 marks. They have to read the passage and write the answers according to the question. Then the next one is poetical lesson. Poetry, Padyam. This also contains only the poems from the textbooks, Bhashitani, Suktayaha, Nyoktayaha, like that. Padyamsham Athikritya Avabodhanatmakam Karya. The same as prose lesson, this also contains 3 parts. Ekapadena, Purnavakyena, then the Bhashika Karya. 5 marks for that. Any poem from any poetical lesson will ask for this question. Then the next one is Natyamsha, drama-based question. Drama-based push. Any dramatical lesson contains or includes in this question. They will ask the from one small portion from the textbook, and same as above, Ekapadena, Purnavakyena, Bhashika Karyam. All the 3 contains 5 marks each. This is, the children should quickly or thoroughly read all the lessons so they can write easily. Then the next question. Vakeshu Rekhangida Padani Athikritya Chaturna Prashnanam Nirmana. Make question, frame questions to get the underlined word as answer. This is also purely based on the textual sentences, and it is given in the textbook as exercises. Only from those questions they will ask. So we have to train them to write, to study all the framed questions from the textbook from all lessons. Next one is Anvayam and Bhavartha. I think it is easy to select Anvaya for the question because it is easy for them to find out the words from the sloka. You should train them to write Anvaya. So there are 4 options, 2-mark question. There are so many options are there. So they have to write easily. They have to fill the lines easily. They should study all the Anvayas of all the lessons, all the poems. They have to write. Then Bhavartham also they can write because it also has options and the children should understand easily the inner meaning of the sloka. So let them try to write, but prose order is easy for them. And the second last question is Khadana Kramanusaram Kathalekanam. That is, this part is a little tough to the students. They have to go through the prose lessons thoroughly to write the story as in order. Only purely based on the text stories. They feel a little bit confusion about that. So we have to train them after giving so many questions like this. If one question gets wrong, 2 will be wrong. Like that. For the letter writing also, if one question will become wrong, the second also 1 mark will go, half plus half. Then the last question is Prasanga Anukulam Artha Chainam. Pathan Athritya Lekhuttaratmakaha Prashnaha. Choose a similar word from the bracket for the underlined word in the question. This is also text-based, textual sentences will come. And exercise, backside exercise, there also have so many Paryaya Padani. In 22-23 pattern, only similar words are asked. But before 2-3 years, they were asking opposites also. But nowadays means only in 20, 21, 22 is also like that. 22, 23 pattern, they will ask only similar words, Paryaya Padani, to write. If the student has thorough about the stories in the textbook, they can easily attempt the question. And so many Paryaya Padani, synonyms are there in the textbook. Textbook exercises. These are the question pattern of CBSE 22-23. This is for 80 marks. Written examination is for 80 marks. The other 20 marks will come as and these are the text. These are the lessons in 22-23. 22-23 Shuchipat. Yavaranam Buddhir Balavati Sada Shishilalanam Janani Tulyavalsala Subhashitani Sauhardam Prakritehi Shobha Vichitraha Sakshi Sukteha Anyokteha. Anyokteha is new to all the teachers because this year we taught Anyokteha first time. Last 2 years when this book Shemushi released in 2018, the Anyokteha was not there. This year, instead of Pranebhyo Vipriya Surat, the Anyokteha is included in the textbook. It's a poem. So this is the first time we taught them Anyokteha. These are the lessons, and we have to go to the Antarika Mulyangana, 20 marks, internal assessment. That tests the students' creativity, literary accept, confidence, intelligence, and so many talents we are testing. Antarika Mulyanganam, 20 marks. Chhatranam Srijanatma Kakshamadaya Vikasaha Shravana Bhashana Patana Lekhana Kaushalyana Vikasaha Chintana Kshamada Atma Vishwas. We are measuring that. Five marks for periodic test. Avadhika Pariksha, periodic assessment. Likhita Pariksha, that we are testing them every. We had already taken P53. So from there, we take 5 marks. Vidyalayena Same Likhita Parikshana Ayojana Karaniye. We have to test that. We have to take the test of the students. Same. Take the marks of the P1, P2, P3 test. Based 5 marks we should take. Then the other 5 marks will be taken from Bahuvitha Mulyangana. Kakshayam Padhitasya Pathasya Likhu Mulyangana. Class test should take. Prashnotari, we have to conduct quiz about the chapters. Oral Prashnotari, Maukiki Pariksha, reading test, Pradiyogita, some competitions, reading competitions, etc. etc. Prashna Manjasya Ayojanam, we have to that quiz. We have to conduct. Kakshayam Padhita Pathasya Vishayasya Va Bahuvitham Mulyanganam Apekshitamasti Anena Vidyarthinam Vivitha Kaushalanam Mulyanganam Bhavet. Maulikada, Vishaya Sambandhada, Shuddhada. We have to test all these. Samayabadhada, time management, presentation, clarity, content. We have to test and should give marks. 5 marks for that. 5 plus 5, 10. Then portfolio that we are making now. Kaksha Karya, Samuhika Mulyanganam, Swamulyanganam, Vidyarthinaha, Vishegadaha, Ublabdhayaha. We have to give some topic and make them right about Sanskrit or any other topic. Then Vidyarthiभिः कक्षायां कृतानां कार्याणाम् उपलब्धीनां च संरक्षणं संयोजनं सञ्चिकायां पत्रावल्यां वा करणीयम् एतेन समग्रं मूल्याङ्कनं प्रामाणिकत्वेन भवितुं शक्नोति. We have to make a Sanskrit magazine like that, and all the students should contribute some literary works for it. Sulekhaha, Tathyatmakada, Pramanikada, Samayabddhata. Written content and the time management. We have to assess that. Then 5 marks, 15. Then the next one is Bhasha Samvartanaya Gadividhayaha. We have enrichment, language enrichment, Shravana Bhashana Kaushala, Katha Samvadaha, Vartalapaha, Bhashanam Nadagam, Varta, Ashubhashanam, Sanskrita Gita, Slokam, Akshara Slokam, Prahelika, Chatraha Kamavi Katham Shravaitam Shaknuvanti, Shikshakaha Kamavi Vishayam Suljayita. We have to give some topics and tell them to debate about that. Dooradarshanasya Varta, news reading competition. Swayamapi Katham Shravayitva Sambandha Prashnan Prashtam Shaknu. Then Lekhana Kaushalam also we have to test their Vividha Vishyan. This include in this subject enrichment also. Vividha Vishyan Adritya Maulika Lekhana, Deshaha, Mama Deshaha, Mata Pita Guru Vidya, Paryavarana, Yogaha, Samayasya Saduksam. Simple topics to write to them. Lekhanam. Samayasya Sadupayogaha, Shiksha Anushasana, Discipline, Tyadayaha, Shekshika Brahmana, study tour. Samskritena Pradipvedana Lekhanam, Dainamdini Lekhanam, Sangeetadharam Katha Lekhanam, Shruta Lekhaha, Sukti Lekhanam. We have to give them any topic to write and make them write. Chatraha Yathashakyam Kakshayameva Lekhana Karyam Kuryuhu, Stikayaha Nirmana, Logbook, Vayaktika Parikshana, Vishaya Sambandhada, Shuddhada, that is the criteria for checking. Samayabddhata, Sulekhaha plus presentation. Make them write any topic. And these are the criteria for checking them and give them marks. So we have to give them 20 marks according to their presentation or their written work. We have to give them 20 marks. So 80 plus 20, 100 marks. Please note, Uparyukta Gadividhayaha Udaharana Swarupena Pradattaha Santi. That is for examples for you. You have to select either the Abhiritya. Other than that, you have to do according to you. You have to give some topics and make them right. These are the This is the question paper pattern and the external marks means 20 marks. These are the pattern. The latest syllabus that has been released by the CBSE for the current academic year session. The syllabus designed according to the annual assessment scheme. Students with Sanskrit as one of their language taken must go through this new syllabus and know the course structure and the assessment scheme. This would help them to prepare well for the CBSE Class 10 Sanskrit board exam 2022-23 and score high marks. The syllabus is available in official site of CBSE. They can go through these syllabus and get the awareness of the exam, board exam. If any doubt, you can ask. This is a pattern of the question. Sir, can I wind up, sir?
Dear participants, if you have any doubt, we can ask Radhika ma'am. So it is a time for you to ask your queries. I think Radhika madam had clearly given a better idea about it, so nobody is having any doubts regarding this topic. So any queries?
नमस्ते मम नाम कण्णन् अस्मि अहं शङ्करविद्यालयात् अस्मि मम एकः संशयः अस्ति अत्र पद्यात्मक कश्चन प्रश्नः आगच्छति चेत् तत्र मुख्यतया पाठाधारितमेव भविष्यति खलु न अन्यत् प्रकारेण तत्रैव संशयः
खलु पाठाधारितमेव पद्यांशम् You are asking that padyamsha?
पाठभागादपि
पाठाधारितमेव
पाठाधारितमेव खलु
पाठाधारितमेव
आम् एवम् अस्ति अनन्तरं तत्र भित्तिपत्रिकायाः निर्माणं तदपि पाठवस्तुविषयात्मकमेव भविष्यति खलु अन्यत् प्रकारकं न भविष्यति खलु आनुकालिकं समकालीनान् सम्बन्धं विषयाः
पाठाधारितमेव
तत्र अस्तु एते द्वौ संशयो भवतः धन्यवादः
So thank you, Radhika ma'am, giving a wonderful session. In the name of Central Saudi Conclave, I thank all the participants to be in the part of the session, and special thanks to Radhika ma'am and Ramagutti sir from Bhavans and the principal of Bhavans Munshi Vidyalaya. Thank you so much. And we have already shared the e-certification link. I will share once again. So yeah, it's already there. So you can use the e-certification link if those participants who wanted the e-certificate. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for giving a wonderful session in this nice evening. And thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, how can we get the e-certificate? Where is the link actually?
Already we have shared in the chat box. Just check the chat box, please.
Sir, one doubt. The link is given for getting the certificate, but some Google Pay something is also given.
Yeah, it's
should
given.
we pay something for that?
Yeah, it's already given in that. How much you have to pay for that?
What's
100 rupees for the e-certification.
For we have to pay something for that.
No, 100
to get
rupees
the
for the
certificate?
e-certification. Yes, you have to pay for that.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks. Thank you. So Radhika ma'am, can we wind up?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night, ma'am. Thank you.